Hi friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and for those of you who are new here, my name's Amy. I'm a full-time reseller primarily on the Poshmark app, but I also dabble in other online platforms and I sell locally. Today I will be doing a thrift haul for you. I have over 70 items. Oh my gosh, this sale was so amazing. It was a fundraiser sale for the rodeo princesses, and there was two huge buildings full at the fairgrounds. I went in there and I was overwhelmed. I could not believe how much stuff there was. It was the kind of sale where you went up to the register and they either told you a price, they looked at your stuff and told you a price, or they said, just make a donation. So I got some really amazing deals. I ended up spending $111 and I got right around 75 items. So that made my average cost of goods $1.50. And I got a KitchenAid mixer, as I'm sure you saw in the thumbnail. $1.50 for a KitchenAid mixer. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. So let's get started. I'm gonna start with the clothing, shoes, and accessories, and then I'm going to restock and show you the hard goods that I got at the end. You guys are not gonna believe some of this amazing stuff that I got. Okay, so let's get started. The first item is this semi-vintage men's leather jacket. It's very nice quality. It is by Click by Susie Fashions. I didn't buy it because of the brand. I just bought it because of the quality and the style. The next item is this vintage Walls jacket. Now I come across, let's see if I can find, there we go. I come across this Walls brand all the time at the thrift, and I usually pass on it. But the reason I picked this up was because it kind of had that Carhartt look to it, and then it has this kind of Aztec print at the bottom, and it also has this blanket lining, which is very popular right now. So I listed this, and it sold in less than 10 minutes for $58. So I was like, whoa, what's going on here? I listed it for $65, but I have an automatic 20% off offers to likers sent out, and they got that offer and accepted it. Is that what happened? 7 and 7? I can't remember, or they offered me $58. Anyways, I was super excited that this sold real quick, and it made me look up comps for Walls. Mostly the ones that do well have this Aztec print or the down filled coats. So don't pass up on this brand when you see it. It's kind of a Western wear brand, but there are some pieces that are desirable. And $58 already back from my investment. The next item is this Carhartt vest. If you guys have watched my Ship With Me videos, you know that I do really well with Carhartt. Now this vest is very worn, has paint marks, dirty marks, the zipper's broken, but that is still desirable even that way. So I picked it up anyways. I got that on the first day, and I had seen this coat also on the first day, and it's Carhartt, but I passed it up because it was so worn, and it had Eddie embroidered and Chris Johnson Plumbing embroidered on there. But then I thought about it, and when I went back the second day, it was still there, so I picked it up. I listed this, and within an hour, I got multiple offers, one for $55 and one for $65. I didn't accept them, and I'm kicking myself because I think maybe I should have. I had it listed for $119, I think. So we'll see, but would you guys have picked this up? I mean, the zipper's broken, it's stained. I can't believe that I already got offers. It is the blanket lined again. So some people want a distressed, worn in look, so don't sleep on that. You know, look up things, and I did look up comps on eBay, and there were quite a few of these worn out Carhartt jackets that had sold in the $50 to $100 range. Can you believe it? I'm totally surprised. So maybe I should have accepted those offers, but we'll see. I'm sure it'll sell since I had two different offers already. The next item, this kind of funky 80s, 90s, One Step Up sweater. I didn't buy this because of the brand, I just bought it because of the style. Not sure how well I'll do on that, hopefully $30, $40. The next item is this denim pearl snap top, and this is by Litz. I hadn't heard of this brand, it was just a really nice quality, and I liked the Western styling, and I figured if I couldn't get very much for it, it's my size, so I'll just go ahead and keep it. The next item is this 60s vintage kind of nylon raincoat, and this doesn't have a brand on it. It just had the old nylon tag. I just thought it was cute and funky, so I picked that up. I hope to get in the $30 to $40 range for that. Another item that I'm not sure about yet, that is very distressed and worn out, is this vintage aviator flight pilot jacket. It's a military navy jacket and it's leather. So if this was in better condition, I see comps between $150 and $200 for this. So I'm not sure where I'm going to price it in this distressed condition, but I think someone will still want it even though it has that worn in look. Like I said, some people still buy that stuff that's worn out. The next couple items are kind of boring, but I just picked them up. I picked this up for my sister-in-law because she loves Dr. Pepper and she's pregnant again, and this is a little bit roomier size, so I thought she could wear that while she was pregnant. And I picked this up for myself. I live in the Pacific Northwest and I just thought it was a cute top. I also got two other tops that are at home in the wash. One is a concert tee for Taylor Swift, and I think it said it was the 1989 tour, not the year, but that's what her album was called. I think that's what it was, I can't remember, but I just picked that up because Taylor is so popular right now, and it was a Ringer t-shirt, and I saw comps between $40 and $65, so I'm just washing that. And then I got a Nike workout tee for myself that's at home in the wash right now too. I picked up a few pieces of vintage lingerie. If you have watched my videos, I do okay with vintage lingerie. Some is better than others. You know, I've sold them, you know, for $25 all the way up to $125 for some of the nicer sets. So whenever I see this vintage lingerie that's in good condition and for a good price, especially the long maxi links, I will pick it up because people look for, you know, these old styles, and they like the way the old cuts and fabrics are. I didn't look at any brand names on any of these, but this one doesn't have a brand name, but it does say Union Made in the USA, which is always a good thing. Okay, one more piece, and it is a cream vintage slip with lace. There's the tag. I guess these are from the 80s or 90s, maybe a little bit older. I'll have to do some research. Okay, and the second day, well, the first day I got a few belts, but the second day I went back and they had restocked and there was a ton. So you guys who watch my Ship With Me videos, you know I love belts, so I scored big time. And I love Western belts. Because this was like the Fair Court Rodeo Queens, there was lots of Western stuff. I have quite a few pairs of cowboy boots to share. So the first item is this horsehair belt. Can you guys see that? It's woven horsehair. I have done really well with these in the past. I think this is 3D brand. But, so you wanna, whenever you find a horsehair belt, you do wanna do research on the brand and the style, because I have sold these for as high as $150. Not all of them are worth that much, and this is more worn. So I have also sold them in the $40 range, but you wanna keep your eyes out. So here is another one. This one does not have a buckle, but that doesn't bother me at all. So like I said, my average cost of goods was $1.50. So I got some really amazing belts for that. This one has that kind of etched silver details. A lot of them are pretty worn, but I still do well, even with distressed belts. This one's just a fossil perforated belt, but it was in really nice condition and it's a size large, so I thought I would do well with that. For those of you who haven't watched my Ship With Me videos, I usually list my belts for $39 and then accept offers unless they're really unique pieces. But yeah, I think I got like, I don't know, 15 or 20 belts. This is another really good one with the woven horsehair and tooled leather, and then it has some of these silver conch details. A lot of these don't have the belt buckle. I still sell those well because oftentimes, especially people who wear Western items or cowboys, they like to put their own big buckle on the belt, so they don't mind at all. This is just a plain leather, black leather belt, but it was really nice thick leather and in excellent condition, so I picked that up. This one's not in good condition, but I picked it up because I thought I'd just take this buckle and tip off and either sell it on its own or add it to another skinny belt that I already have. Now this is kind of an interesting piece and I'm not sure if I will even be able to sell it. It is Tony Lama, what is it? Tony Lama, yeah, but it is elephant skin. Not sure how I feel about that. It was pretty dark in the room, so I just was grabbing stuff and I couldn't always tell exactly what it was. But this is in excellent condition, so I'm going to do a little bit more research on that and see if it is ethical or not to sell that. And if it's not, then I'll probably just redonate it. Another Western style with camo, and then these look like the bottom of a bullet. So I think someone will be interested to buy that. Ooh, this is another really good one. This had a really cool buckle. Can you see that? It's like cowboys riding horses, and then it has some really great woven details. And this is excellent condition. And it says genuine leather made in Mexico. You guys, can you believe I got all this stuff for $111? I cannot. Okay, so another Western piece. I really liked this etched buckle. This is oh, I thought this was Justin, but it's not. It also has these kind of details on there. Okay, that's all for belts. I picked up this vintage bag. I was kind of on the fence about it, but I liked the leather and the details. So for the price, I decided to pick it up. It's in pretty good condition. I also got this Kate Spade bag. Now this is kind of worn, but I'll go ahead and clean it and polish it up with some leather conditioner. And I thought this little bow was cute and it, you know, had a Y2K look. So I'm sure I can still get $40-ish for that. I did get one other bag, but it was pretty stained up. So I'm gonna try throwing it in the washing machine. It's too stained up to do like a spot clean. So we'll see how that turns out. I've tried washing things leather before and some of them turned out good and some of them didn't. So the next item is this Decor backpack. This wasn't a super great buy. I just grabbed it because I liked the print, but it turns out these only resell for like $15 or $20. But for $1.50, I can either use it myself or make a little bit of money on it. I did get one other exciting item that's already at home. It is a dry bag. I don't know if you know what those are, but they're for rafting and boating. And so this one is like a backpack, and you put your items in, and then it has a certain way that it rolls and closes. So it keeps all your items dry, even if it were to fall out of the boat into the water. So I just grabbed that because I thought that my husband and I could use it because we do a lot of fishing, boating, and rafting. But it was new with tags, and it turned out it retailed for $125. I think I'm just gonna keep it, even though I could make money. I think I'll get more use out of it than the money. So, okay, and I picked up this pair of just Teva sandals. They're kind of a wedge. These won't be a big return, but they were in pretty good condition, so I threw them in my bag. I also got this pair of Chacos, and these are pretty worn too, but you know, even if I get 25 bucks, 30 bucks for those, that's still a good return. Okay, now onto the shoes. The shoe section, like I said, it was really dimly lit in there, so it was hard to tell the condition, but boy, was I excited when I got back and looked through. I didn't even realize how good of items I got till I got home and looked at stuff in the light. But these are just some Corky's clogs, but this brand is really good quality, and the clog style is trendy right now, so that's why I picked those up. Ooh, I got these Fry boots, and I mean, these are in amazing, excellent condition, so those will be great. Hopefully I'll get in the 60 to 80 range for that. I'll have to do research, I'm not quite sure. And another item that already sold, this sold in less than 24 hours, this pair of mini Tonka, is that how you say it? And they have this cool button detail on the side. These sold for $35. So what is that, $93 back towards the $111 that I spent already in 2 items. I'm so excited, that is great. So I came home and got a lot of this listed really quickly, and I'm glad I did because stuff's already selling. Okay, so now I have quite a few pairs of cowboy boots. These are just a great pair of men's cowboy boots. These are by Nakona, and I think these are more of maybe a vintage boot. And I haven't got those listed yet, but I have photographed all of the cowboy boots, so those will be available in my closet soon. These are more worn out than any of the others, but I liked this kind of magenta color. And like I said, I couldn't tell in the lighting how good or worn or not the boots were. But these are by Ariat, so I think I still should be able to make some money on those. These are a great pair of men's boots, and these are by the Double H. And these are excellent condition, maybe worn a couple of times. So that is a great find. Those are men's. And then I got another pair of men's Double H cowboy boots. These are also in excellent condition. This was just really an amazing sale. They're having another one in a couple of months, so you bet your whatever, I'll be there. These are Michael Kors. I thought these were kind of interesting. They're a snap closure, and they have a faux fur lining, so you can wear them, you know, knee high, or you can flip them over like that. Now these do look like they have been re-dyed by someone, but I still think I should be able to make a decent profit on those. Oh, okay, now on to some other accessories. I got this little Michael Kors passport holder. It's brand new, it still has the paper in there. So I thought that was a nice little deal. This is just a Cutter & Buck pin holder, and it did have 2 pins in it, but they were labeled with a local hospital. So I took those out, and I'm just gonna try and sell this. This may be like a $10, $12 thing, but I picked it up anyways, and I can use the pins. So I got this Thunderbird beaded necklace, and it says Banff on it. I think that's from the national park, but I just thought that was cool looking. this kind of Western Native American style bracelet. This isn't real sterling silver, but I thought that it was a cool design. A Brighton watch, and this has some, you know, faux rhinestones on there. A little cross necklace. Some of this I couldn't really see very well, so I just picked it up, and the values won't be terribly high, but I still should be able to either use the chains for other pendants or get, you know, $15-ish for those. And then this is kind of an interesting, these are kind of interesting. I'm not sure if it was the best buy or not, but I bought them because they were new with tags, and they're by Larissa Loden. And I got 7 pairs of these bug earrings, and then 3 or 4 pairs of these bee earrings. And the reason I got them was because they'd be easy to list. So I make one listing, quantity 7, and then I just wait for them to sell. So, and I did look up comps, and there had been some solds for these in the $20 to $30 range. So we'll see. I don't know if they were old sales or new sales, but that should be a pretty decent return on investment for those. Okay, so I'm gonna move stuff around and then come back and show you the hard goods that I got. So I'll be right back. Here's the KitchenAid mixer I got. It's got a little bit of dirty marks and wear, but nothing terrible. So like I said, my average cost of goods for this haul was about $1.50. So even if I could get $100 out of this, that would be awesome. Okay, here are the hard goods that I got. This is an interesting kind of mid-century modern flower vase, and this is Japanese pottery. You can see it has the flower frog in there, and I believe this is by Ikebana, and that is a desirable pottery maker from the 1950s and 60s. I just thought that was really a cool piece. I got a set of 4 of these kind of small martini glasses with the silver rims. I'll probably list those for about $49. This I listed for over $100, I believe. So we'll see if I get that much. I got a set of 6 of these smaller kind of, these are a little bit bigger than shot glasses. You'd use them for after dinner drinks, or you could use them for a small sipping rocks on the rocks drink. And I got a set of 4 of these glasses. They're by Itala, I think that's how you say it, and they're made in Finland. They have this really cool icicle, melted icicle look to them. Aren't those great? These can have a pretty good value, I think in the $60 to $100 range for those. I got this little art glass dish. It's just a small little size, but I liked the blue, cobalt blue color, and it's a hand-blown piece of glass. So hopefully I'll get in the $40 to $60 range for that. I got a pair of sterling silver salt and pepper shakers. These are weighted, but they're in beautiful condition. So I'll hope to get in the $60 to $80 range for those. Maybe not that high, we'll see. But this is just a little bowl, but this is by Dorothy Thorpe. It has this sterling silver rim on it, and her pieces are pretty desirable, so I should be able to get in the $25 to $40 range for that. And then I'm kicking myself over this set because I know that the creamer was there and somehow I didn't pick it up the first day. I went back on the second day and it wasn't there anymore. I don't typically pick up silver plated tea sets, but I just really liked the shape and the details on this piece. So I'll probably sell these separately and hope that someone is looking for the sugar bowl to go with their creamer. I'm really not sure how much I'll get for these. They do have a mark on them, but at $1.50 a piece, you just can't go wrong. Then I picked up this silver plated tray, and it has a handle. It's hard to focus in because of the lighting. Let's see if I can turn that down. There we go. It has some Danish or Dutch scenes. It's by Dutch Art, but it just had some really neat decorative scenes on the side. So I decided to pick that up and try it out. I'm really not sure how much I'll get for that. And then I got a few electronic items. And these are kind of a wait and see thing. This is an Amazon Kindle, I think, with a keyboard. And I got this iHome speaker radio, and it even came with a little iPod. It had the remote, the charger, and the instruction manual. So hopefully this person had good taste in music, or I'll just use it for mine. And then I got this little flip video camera, and to be honest, I haven't really even looked that over, but some of the items, when I realized how inexpensive of prices they were charging for things, I just decided to pick some different stuff up to use for myself or see if I could make money on it. So that is it, but wow, what an amazing haul. I wouldn't be surprised if I profit over $1,000 on all these items. I did spend, I don't know, a few hours in there going in and out and going through stuff, and I'm gonna have to clean and list all of this stuff, so it will take a lot of work to make that amount of money. But it's amazing. I just could not believe this sale. So if you made it this far, if you want to comment down below with an emoji, or maybe what your favorite piece was. Let me know if you would have picked up that destroyed Carhartt jacket or not. Maybe comment how much you think it'll sell for. I don't know. We'll see. I am feeling like I should have just accepted that $65 offer because that jacket is really worn out. But if you enjoyed this video, if you could give it a thumbs up, like I said, comment down below. And if you're enjoying my videos in general, I would like to invite you to subscribe to my channel. I like to do, thrift shopping, thrift hauls, and every week I put out a ship with me video so you can see how much items actually sell for and what type of profits I'm making. That'll help you out to see what to look for at thrift stores and kind of know what you can profit on items and how much you should pay for items. So thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time.